Well, here's another case where you can't keep up on what the government's doing, how it's doing it, or when things are available, when they're not available, how long they're going to be there, how much is going to be. Man, no, it just it's a moving target. Nobody knows. And if you think you know something, you're probably wrong. I've been studying this 25 years. Every day I look up, man, I'm probably wrong uh, because there's something new information all the time. Now, here's something I just ran into, and this is rental assistance money. Now, there's a big program came out about a year ago, last March, for rental assistance. It's like I forget if it's 20 billion or whatever, and they can't get rid of almost half of it. They still have sitting. They can't get rid of it. Okay, now here's an article that came up today that a nonprofit out in Spokane is just getting $70 million from another program, not the one that's called the Rental Emergency Assistance Program, but from another program. And they're giving it, this little nonprofit in Spokane now has enough money to give out $100,000 to $130,000 every day to people who can't pay their rent or utility bills. Now, you think that sounds like the other one we just talked about in the Biden package, but it's not. It's something different. And so they have all this money, $7 million, and this is a local government that gave it from the American Rescue Plan. I mean, from the Treasury Department, from the U.S. Treasury money, from another program. It's crazy. And I think what happens, because I have some personal friends in the government, they just find money to do things. They're it's like sitting under rocks, or it's the it's the couch cushions in the government. You shake those cushions, you can find enough money. You can find billions of dollars that way. And so they find somehow legally to get that money and solve another problem. So this is what Spokane County's doing. And so what I'm telling you about this is that stuff like this has happened all over. So just don't assume somebody says they don't have that money. That's a program that who the hell knows where it came from, when it started, whatever. You got to look for all the other programs. I'll tell you how to do that in a minute. Okay, but here it is. Okay, they just got this, and SNAP. This is another confusing thing. SNAP is also the the term used for food stamps, and local food stamps now is called the SNAP program. But this is called SNAP because it's the Spokane County something. Now, it's for the an organization in Spokane. Where the heck is it? I found it here somewhere. uh, anyway, it's the initial stands for the name of their organization, and it just happens to be the same initials as another grant program from food. Yeah, so it makes sense. Somebody handing out food grants to also hand out rent grants. So it is, yours is not the reason why, because mine isn't either. I just trying to show you stuff, and you got to go look for stuff. So here's what this is doing. Let me read you the. Okay. Oh God. Okay. They have a separate $101 million is getting through the American Rescue Plan. Okay. The county's community engagement and public policy advisor, and they start distributing 100 million until March and April. Now, the important thing about this money, it doesn't go away until 2025. See, the emergency rescue program goes away at the end of this year so far, is what we're talking about. But now this is other money for the same thing and called by a name that represents another. Man, I study this 24 hours a day since for the last 40 years, and I can't keep up with it. So that's what you have to do is learn how to do the research to find what is there now. And that doesn't take one phone call. That doesn't take just one thing. That takes a bunch of calls on the phone. Okay. And in the description, I'll put this link in here so you can get confused like I was. But here's how to get unconfused and solve your problem. I put another link there that it's 2 videos that learn what nonprofits in your area can help you with when you're in financial trouble. Okay, these are 2 videos. Now, all you have to do, you don't have to understand SNAP and emergency rescue plan and all this crap. No, you have to go and find the sources. Okay, and how do you find the sources? Because most of them will be local. Okay, so you have elected officials, but there's more than elected officials, I think, because the elected officials really don't hand out the money. Elected officials, pass laws to give it to somebody else to hand out. So you want to find out who's handling the money. So what you do is use these 2 videos, and that takes you to all the people where you live whose business it is to hand out the kind of money that you're looking for. So there may be a dozen phone calls you have to make, but they're the most likely place that you should turn to find for money like. So you may have to make 12, 15 calls, but otherwise you're going to spend 2, 3, or 15 days on the internet and still find nothing. So this is what I'm trying to do, is teach people, you have to learn new skills to live in the new society. And this is what it's about. And it's actually easier because the other stuff, everybody thinks you have to be a high-tech ace. No, you just have to know how to dial a phone. That's not high-tech. That's low-tech, man. And I talked to you a phone a program yesterday where the government is having you come down to their office to get the money. So you come down the office and okay, here's the money. It's like payday. And they just give you the money. See, it's the old tech that's learning out, and you have to use the old tech to learn how to use the new tech. Now, that sounds complicated too, so forget I said that. And just remember, your phone is your best friend, okay? And you're looking for sources, not applications. Never say you're looking for an application, because people don't know. Shit, nobody knows where they are or what they are anyway. But people do know where the money is. That's where you want to go. And people do know that they get paid to help you in trouble. So that's what you call when you're looking. I am looking for help. Not I am looking for money. I'm a greedy bastard and I want a big grant. No, I need help. That's all you have to learn how to say. I need help. Okay, that's all. I need help. Not I run a grant, because most of the stuff is not even called grant. They're not going to give you the money anyway. They give it to the landlord. It's so complicated, you and I could never understand it. So you need help, and you keep calling until you find people who could help you with the help. And so trying to find applications is a waste of time, and you never know, and they change. It's a moving target. It's here, it's there, it's blah, 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 blah. No, but there's people behind those applications who know where they all are. That's what you need. What I do is show you where they are. So I just concentrate. I show you applications too, but the important thing to get through this life is knowing the source. And that's why from from the Star Wars things, may the Force be with you. No, may the source be with you. That's the thing. So download this free report in the description. It shows you how to find, money for mortgages, rent, buying a car, even anything you want, fixing up your house. And this is what you have to, that's all you need. That's all you need. And just start dialing for dollars.
May the source be with you.